What's up, YouTube? It's your girl Kiera Shantae, and I'm back. I am going to be doing a story time for you guys tonight. I'm going to be telling the story of how me and my boyfriend got shot. So, yeah, y'all just stay tuned and watch the video. So, it was the night of y'all, and I'm going to try my best not to get emotional, and I'm laughing right now because I'm nervous. So yeah, I'm gonna just try my best not to get emotional or whatever. Anyways, um it was the night of January 6th, 2020. Me and him were getting ready to, oh my god, hold on, y'all. Okay, so it was the night of January 6th, 2020. Me and him are getting ready to go out to eat because we stay going out to eat. We were getting ready to go to Olive Garden. We love some damn Olive Garden. But yeah, we were getting ready to go out to eat, and one of his homeboys, at the time, I called him on the phone and asked him where he was at or whatever, and he was like, well, me and my girl, we finna get ready and go out to eat. And he was like, no, stay there. I need to go get something from you real quick. So my boyfriend was like, okay, whatever. And what's crazy is I had a feeling that something was gonna happen today. Like, you know when you get that feeling that something's gonna happen in your body, like you get that feeling, like you just know something gonna happen. But I didn't pay attention to it. I just brushed it off. But we waited for his homeboy to pull up. And oh my fucking gosh, I'm finna get ready. Hold on. I'm finna get emotional. Oh my god, I'm trying not to get emotional, bro. Like, I thought I was not gonna get emotional trying to tell this story to y'all, bro. Like, this shit crazy. My bad for cussing. I ain't trying to cuss. Okay. We waited for his so we just sat in the car at his mom's apartments, waiting for his homeboy to pull up so that he can come get what he needs to come get from him. And honestly, y'all, I'm probably gonna leave out a little bit of stuff, cause like I just feel like I don't know. But anyways, I'm just gonna leave out a few things. So he pulled up or whatever, and he pulled up with two other dudes. And my boyfriend got out the car to talk to him about whatever he needed to come and get from him. And y'all, I was getting emotional, so I had to gather myself. And so when the homeboy pulled up, me and my boyfriend, we both got out the car, and we got in the car with them to go to the gas station down the street because I guess the boy wanted some cigarettes. I forgot who needed what or what. I don't remember. But we went to the gas station, and then we drove back to his mama's house, my boyfriend's mama's house. And we all just sitting in the car. Everything was cool. We all just sitting in the car. And then he sparked up that damn. Y'all don't have to excuse my mouth, cause I'm pretty sure I'm gonna keep cussing. But anyways, he sparked up that damn cigarette, and honestly, cigarettes be giving me a headache. Like, I can't stand the smell of cigarettes at all. Like, my papa, that's something my papa used to do when I was younger, is smoke cigarettes. So the smell of cigarettes now gives me a damn headache. So when he sparked up the cigarette, I was like, I'm finna get out the car because I don't like the smell of cigarettes and I get a headache. So anyway, I get out the car and get back in my car, which my car is parked next to the dude or whatever. So my boyfriend is still in the car with them. I get to scrolling on my phone or whatever, minding my little business or whatever. And they was cool at first, and then things started escalating, like, really quickly. They was going back and forth. He started, like, he was going through my boyfriend pockets or whatever, I guess, looking for what he came to get from him. And I looked over and I could tell that my boyfriend was uncomfortable, and I looked at him, I was like, babe, you good? And he was like, yeah, I'm good. But I could tell, like, I know my boyfriend, I could tell he was real uncomfortable. Like, he was uncomfortable. So they still going back and forth. Things are escalating hella fast. The dude come and get in the car with me and gonna ask me, do I want to go on a date with him? And I'm like, you really finna ask me that, and my boyfriend right here? And I was like, no, you're not my type, I'm good. So that happened. Things started escalating again, started heating up. And so I'm sitting in the car scrolling on my phone on Facebook or whatever, and I hear my boyfriend say, I'm finna go in the house and get that. So when my boyfriend said that, I heard a gunshot. And so I looked up and I saw the boy pointing a gun at my boyfriend. And my boyfriend turned around and looked and saw the boy pointing a gun at him and took off running. So when my boyfriend took off running, the boy just started shooting, just kept shooting until my boyfriend hit the ground. And honestly, y'all, I ain't never been in that type of situation. I don't know what the hell to do in them types of situations, and I just froze the fuck up. Like, I dead ass was staring at him like. So when my boyfriend fell to the ground, he turned to me. Mind you, I'm still sitting in the car. He turned to me and shot through the front windshield. When he shot through the front windshield, I didn't even know I had got shot in the chest. So when he shot through the front windshield, I turned like this and just got to ducking. And honestly, y'all, every time somebody asks me about the situation or it's just getting brought up, talking about it or whatever, I always tell them the whole time he was shooting at me, I felt like there was a shield over my entire body. Like, I don't know how to explain it, but it was like the bullets were hitting me, but they weren't. I didn't feel a thing at all when he was shooting at me. So when he got done emptying the clip on me, he got in his car and drove off. I started screaming. Mind you, I didn't even know my boyfriend had got up and ran to his mama's house to go let her know what happened or whatever. When she asked him that, he was like, oh shit, Kiera. So he said he don't know how he gained the strength to run outside. I guess his adrenaline was rushing or whatever, but he ran outside trying to get to me. Next thing you know, I noticed him sliding across the ground trying to get to me. And his mama stood over me. And she said she don't remember this, but I promise you, she said these exact words to me. She was like, why do you just come in the house? And honestly, y'all, I asked her, I said, can you just hold my hand? It's because I was calm, and that was my way of trying to let her know that I'm okay. I need her to be calm with me. But yeah, I asked her to just hold my hand. And my boyfriend was on the side of me on the ground, asking me like, what's his name, what's his favorite color and all that, just to make sure I was still alert or whatever. And honestly, y'all, I was just staring at the sky, like just staring at the sky. I think I had zoned out for a second, but I was just staring at the sky. I think I had asked where the ambulance was. His mama said that I tried to get up. I honestly, y'all, I think I believe that, because that's something I would do. I tried to get up and walk, but of course I didn't know that I couldn't at the time, because I didn't even know how many times I got hit. And to let y'all know, I got shot 9 times. And I know y'all probably like, 9 times. Like, yeah, 9 times. People don't even survive 1 bullet. So imagine 9. But yeah, I got shot 9 times. Mind you, I'm alert through all of this. Like, I'm alert. So the ambulance finally pull up. And of course, they put me on the stretcher, getting ready to take me to the hospital first, because I was in more critical condition. Since I had been shot 9 times, and they were gonna put my boyfriend on another ambulance, and my boyfriend told them that I wasn't going nowhere without him. So he hopped on the ambulance with me and just sat there on there with me on the way to the hospital. Y'all, I was so alert through the whole thing, like I had not got shot 9 times. Like, you would think a person who had been shot that many times would be out. Like, they would have to be giving me oxygen and stuff like that. No, I was sitting up talking to the man in the ambulance, answering all the questions. I even asked my boyfriend if he was good. And y'all, he did not look at me the whole ambulance ride. But I was alert the whole time, sitting up talking to the ambulance man the whole time we going to the hospital. But it seemed like that damn ride took forever. Like, I don't know, it seemed like it was taking forever. But we ended up getting to the hospital. My boyfriend got out. They took him to, I don't even know where they took him. They rolled me off the ambulance into the hospital, and everybody just stopped and was just looking at me. Like, I remember that when they rolled me in there, everybody was just looking. Fast forward a little bit, they got ready to roll me back, I guess, to hurry up and get me into surgery. But as they were rolling me back there, I saw my boyfriend's uncle. He stood there and was crying and was looking at me, and honestly, I just smirked at him, and I think a tear ran down my eye. And then they just rolled me back. They put me in this machine. I don't know what machine it was, but it just sent like shocks of heat through my whole entire body. Like, I felt all of that. Like, I don't know what machine that was. But then they rolled me back there to surgery, and all I remember was them picking me up off the stretcher and putting me onto the surgery table, and all I remember saying is ow, 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 ow. And then that's when I went to sleep. I don't know. I ended up being in ICU, and my boyfriend, he was in the regular hospital room. But I ended up being in ICU. I think I was out for like a day or 2. I don't remember, you guys. I don't remember. I don't have any pictures of how I looked. None of that. But my mama said that, oh, I was about to leave this out. I don't know when I did. I don't know if I told them this when they were rolling me back to the surgery room, in the surgery room, or when I woke up. I don't even remember if I woke up I was in an induced coma. I don't know if I woke up at the induced coma. I don't know if they did have me high though, so I don't remember anything. But my mama said that I told them that I could not feel my right leg. And come to find out, one of the main artery in my right leg had been ruptured, so I could have lost my right leg. But when I woke up, out of my induced coma. I woke up with a tube down my throat, and that was the most uncomfortable thing ever. Like, I don't wish that on nobody. Like, I was so ready for them to get that tube out my mouth. I started crying to my mom. I'm like, Mama, please, Mama, please, Mama, please. Tell them to take it out my throat. Tell them to take it out, take it out, take it out. But they eventually took it out. They were taking so long to take the damn tube out my throat. Like, I don't know what they were doing. I couldn't see. But yeah, they was taking too long to take the damn tube out my throat. I wasn't feeling it. Like, I don't know what the whole process has to be to take it out my throat, but anyways, I don't remember how long I was in ICU. I don't even remember how long I was in the hospital for when I got discharged. Like, I still got my papers and stuff, but I don't feel like going to look for them or whatever. But I was in there for a while. In the ICU, I had to, of course, they had to change my bandages and all of that. I had to take breathing treatments. I had a colostomy bag, which that ended up getting reversed. I had it in for a month or two. I don't remember. But I did have it. It ended up getting reversed. I remember the first time that I actually stood up on my leg. Because remember I told you my main artery in my right leg had got ruptured. It got ruptured by a bullet. So I had to have surgery on my right leg. They had to put a stent in my leg, which is an artificial artery. So my right leg was like really swollen. I had stitches all in my leg. And the first time I stood up, because it had been a while since I had stood up, it was like a while. Like, I was literally laying in the hospital bed for I don't know how long. But yeah, the first time I stood up, I cried. Because honestly, I thought I was going to be able to walk. I don't know why, but I thought I was going to be able to walk. And I cried when I stood up, and I just sat back down on the bed. They tried to give me what you call them things? A walker. They gave me a walker, and honestly, I didn't really use the walker like that. Like, I think I only used it for like 2 days, and I didn't want to use it. Like, I wanted to, like, walk on my own, learn how to walk on my own. I didn't want to be pushing something. I didn't want something to be assisting me. Like, I'm just going to walk on my own. Fast forward, they ended up moving me into a regular hospital room. And I was in there for a while. I remember the first time I was able to actually take a shower. Like, I literally sat in the shower for a long time. I just sat in there for a long time. I had to get my bandages changed. It was just chaotic. It was just a lot. But I'm gonna show y'all my wounds so that you guys can know, because I don't have any pictures, so I'm just gonna show you guys. So right here, this is my first shot, and I got shot in the chest, and y'all see how close it is to my heart. Like, I got shot here. I don't know, I guess this is the entrance and this is the exit. Oh, you can't really see it because it's lined up now, but right there. Then I got shot here. Y'all can't really see. Oh, here, and then it's some right here too, and then there. I I don't really want to show y'all like my marks. Like there's 2 marks on my stomach. And those are from having the colostomy bag. And then I have 2 marks on my leg from them having to put the stent in my leg. And then I also got shot in my butt, which caused my my butthole to be ruptured, because I guess when I got shot in my butt, the bullets exited out of my butthole. So I had to have what do you call those things? Drains coming out of, yeah. It was a lot. I don't remember when I went home. Like, I don't remember the dates and all of that. Mind you, at the time, I didn't have a phone at all. There was no way for me to talk to my boyfriend. We were in the same hospital. Yeah. There was no way for me to talk to him or anything like that. Until I ended up getting a phone probably a month or 2 after I left the hospital. I had ended up going to my grandmother's house. My mom was down here. I ended up going to my grandma's house, and my mom was like taking care of me and changing my bandages and stuff. And there was a time where my mama was changing my bandages and she started crying, and I had to be strong for my mama, which I don't like seeing my mama cry. I've always like tried to be strong for my mama when she was down. And I honestly looked at her and I told her, Mama, I'm okay. Like, it's gonna be okay. I don't know. I've always been like that. But yeah, I told her it was gonna be okay. But I had nerve damage. I could not feel, not that I couldn't feel, but my hands were like this. My left hand was hurting so bad, y'all. Like every day bad. Like my hand was swollen for one, and it felt like pressure. Like my hand was like really, really puffy, and it was just a lot of pressure in my hand. The pain of nerve damage, I don't wish that on nobody. That is past the scale of 10. That's a 100. I don't know. Like, that shit hurt, and I dealt with that every single day that I left the hospital. Like, that pain, that's something I don't know. Some days it felt like hot lava was literally, like, I could feel it. It felt like hot lava was coming out of my hands, like falling. Like, I could just go like this to my hand, and I could just feel it. Like, I don't. Then it felt like pins and needles. What else did it feel like? I know one time, like, as my hand started to get better, I could actually feel my nerves like reattaching themselves. Like, I could feel everything going on my hand. And then one moment, like, it would get like real hot up under my hand, and then it'll start getting like it end up going from hot to cold, and I could just feel like a cold wind under, like, literally under my hand. Like, y'all, that was a crazy experience. And nerve damage is nothing to play with. And I also, like, I had to get therapy because my hand was like, I couldn't move it. Like, my fingers were off track. Like, this, you see how you can really tell by looking at my hand the difference. But like, this hand was so easy to move, but like this hand, you can still see that my fingers are kind of like off track a little bit. But yeah, I had to take therapy for that. I could not leave the house without a bag of ice. I literally had to sit my hand in a bag of ice for my nerves to calm down, to where I couldn't feel like the pain or anything. I could not leave the house without a bag of ice, or I would have to sit the ice on top of my hand and just let it sit there. That's the only way I could get some type of relief from feeling that pain. Because they gave me some type of medicine. It made the pain worse. Like, it was not helping at all. Like, I stopped taking them. I'm like, oh no, it's just making it worse. It's not helping at all. And there were days where I did cry because of the pain. Like, it was hurting that bad. Like, my grandma would have to massage my hands sometimes. Like, it was that bad, to release some of the tension. Like, it was just horrible. Like, the whole entire experience was horrible. All I'm gonna say is, if you are a young black man, watch who you call your homeboy, because 9 times out of 10, they're not your homeboy for real. You be thinking, oh, my homeboy ain't gonna do this, my homeboy. Yeah, your homeboy will. Whole time they could be smiling in your face and plotting on you behind your back. And honestly, y'all, I thought that, I don't know why I thought this though. Like, that's just a crazy thinking. When he shot my boyfriend, I thought he was just gonna go on about his business, and I was just gonna be able to get to my boyfriend and help him and call for help and call his mama or whatever. And I should have known he wasn't gonna do that. He was trying to kill me. And I honestly felt like he shot me because he tried to talk to me and I rejected him. And a lot of dudes can't handle rejection. That's one of the reasons why I feel like he shot me. And 2, I feel like he was trying to kill me because I was a witness of him shooting my boyfriend. But God had other plans, and God kept both of us here for a reason. We both have a purpose here on this earth. And whatever that purpose is, I hope we're able to fulfill it. But yeah, watch your homeboys. Watch your homeboys. But yeah, that's the story of how I got shot. And I hope you guys enjoyed it. Make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe. And I'll see y'all in the next video.